crazy to see it coming down. You just think it would always be there.
Jody Meeks is in the back pew she's called home for years.
It's like, who puts Christ in storage?
Thursday, St. Christopher Episcopal Church finalized a move they never wanted to make.
The church is the people, not the building.
Reverend Canon Janet Wagoner is one of the leaders of the Episcopal Diocese of Fort Worth, but even the right to use that name may be lost over a lawsuit.
It's about how wide the circle of inclusion should be.
In 2008, 48 congregations broke away from the national church because they disagreed with women becoming clergy and LGBT marriages. After a long legal battle with $100 million of property on the line, the Texas Supreme Court ruled the breakaway group had the right to the property, so 6 progressive congregations must be out by Monday.
To me, the whole process has been a tragedy for the faith.
Reverend Canon Jay Atwood is the leader of the breakaway group that's using the same diocese name but affiliated with the Anglican Church of North America. They say the properties have been held hostage.
Is in many ways like the Civil War in the United States. It has divided families, friends, neighbors, parishioners, congregations over property.
It was really interesting. He used that analogy. What we stand for is loving all people.
Atwood says they plan to put a priest and at least a few parishioners in each building. For Meeks, it's the heritage left that hurts. Her mother is one of those in the columbarium she'll no longer see each Sunday.
The saints are here, the souls are here. It's like leaving your birth home.
The congregations are still figuring out where and when they'll be able to open up these boxes again. Other denominations struggle with these same questions.
Stand up for what is right.
Wagoner says their faith and church will survive beyond the walls they've called home.
So if we are all one, why are we divided?
In Fort Worth, I'm William Joy.